Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. My name is famian09 and welcome back to the Arsenal review. What can I say? The score was 4-0 to Liverpool against the Arsenal. It's really hard. You know, I'm not that mad at it, honestly. I think I'm past that. I'm recording this an hour after the game, just to calm down, you know. So let's start with the lineup. We have Czech in goal. We have three at the back. We're playing Monreal left center back, Koscielny center back, and Rob Holding as our right center back. Left wing back is Hector Bellerin. Right wing back is Oxlade-Chamberlain. Two center mids are Jacques and Ramsey. Our left wing is Sanchez, our striker is Welbeck, and our right wing is Ozil. Let's just start from the bottom up, because that's where the frustration, lowest to highest in my opinion. So we start with Czech in goal. He's our first team goalkeeper. There's not really much I can say about that. I think without him, it could have been easily 7-0. He had an amazing save against Salah at the beginning of the game. It was like 20th minute or something. A phenomenal save. He kept us in the game throughout. He made some pretty good saves, of course. He did concede 4 goals. But I don't think they were mistakes by him, and more of just, maybe Salah's goal near the end where he slotted past him. He could have covered the near post, but again, I don't think Czech had a bad performance. I think it was just unlucky on the day. Czech was decent in my opinion. We have Monreal. He's just not a center back, is he? Left back, a center back. Mertesacker as well. Mustafi was on the bench. Chambers is in the reserves. We sold Gabriel. And we're still playing a left back, a center back. Next up we have Koscielny. He was one of the few players who I thought actually was fighting. He made some great tackles near the beginning of the game. He was fighting to get the ball whenever it was in his area. Rob Holding, I think it was a mistake. I don't think Wenger understands how to build a player's confidence. Rob Holding is young. His confidence got destroyed in Leicester, and got even more destroyed by not being picked for Stoke. So you don't pick him to try and gain confidence against one of the best attacks in the Premier League. You just don't do that. He had an awful game. Not really much to say. He never, watching him defend was horrendous. He barely put in challenges when he was on the ball. He didn't know what to do. He was really nervous. He just kind of sky it. Left wing back, Hector Bellerin. He would have had a decent game except for the pure fact he doesn't know how to play left back, and you can't blame him for that. Some of the player performance you can blame the player, but you can't blame Bellerin for playing poorly when he's not playing in his right position. Of course, he did concede. It was his fault on the 4th goal, was it? No, the 3rd goal. Salah, what are you doing? Just sky it. If you don't know what to do with the ball, just hit it out into the crowd. Just horrendous. Bellerin just hasn't been the same since he grew out his hair and had that injury. I think man needs to get a haircut and get back in training. Oxlade-Chamberlain. I'm a fan of Ox. I was, at least. I always told my friends, I told everyone, Ox, he's an amazing player with potential. But how do you reject a $150,000 contract and then put in a performance like that? Horrendous. You can't put in a freaking ball. You're useless when it comes to defending. All you can do is run, and at times you're so freaking selfish. It's so frustrating to watch him play. And why is Wenger trying to appease him? It's so clear he's playing Hector on the left wing back because he wants to play Ox. And it's so frustrating. Let's just go back to Hector Bellerin on left wing. Why? No, I'm not going to get there. Let's just finish storyline. Ramsey can stay in your position. I said this on the Reddit match thread. I don't know if I tweeted. I don't think I did. But you're a center mid. Stop playing right wing. If these are the instructions Wenger is giving him, they're wrong. Xhaka, next. He is so mistake prone. It's mad. Why? He's not a good center mid alone. He needs a partner. He's made so many mistakes. 3 games, and he's consistent. He's able to make a mistake at least once per game and conceded a goal off that mistake. Why are you trying a back pass in the 6-yard box? Oh my god. A back heel. Unreal. And to think we signed Xhaka over Conte. Oh my god. Next is our attack. Mesut Ozil, Sanchez. They just had to start. Big game, our biggest players. But let's just talk about Danny Welbeck. I talked about him last episode, but let me go into here. He doesn't know his left foot from his right. His touch is as good as a freaking championship striker. Man cannot shoot, nor can he do proper play. Why was he on the pitch for the full 90 minutes? Why? What does he have over Wenger that he's starting and he's on the pitch the entire time? We don't need him anymore. This isn't last season where we were pleading for him. We have Andre Lacazette, so why is he playing? Lacazette has the pace, better dribbling, better runs, better vision, better everything. The only thing Welbeck has over him is height. And clearly, we weren't crossing the ball, so why was Welbeck playing? It's simple. He shouldn't be playing. So let's go on to talk about the players who aren't playing. Mustafi, Kolasinac, and Lacazette. The 3 main players that we are not playing. Why weren't they on the starting 11? Why are we playing Welbeck up front? Why are we still playing left backs as center backs and right backs at left back? Why are we doing this? And why is Mustafi linked to a move to Italy? I'm sorry, the man's been here for 1 year, and he had an amazing first half of the season and a promising end of the half, and suddenly we're just going to sell him? For who? Van Dijk. He's not joining Arsenal, Van Dijk. He wants Champions League football, plus on his contract it says that he cannot leave. So Van Dijk is not coming to Arsenal either way. And even if he does break his contract and leaves, he's going to Liverpool, he's going to Chelsea, Man United, anyone but us. So who are we going to sign? I'm being honest, I don't know. Seri, he's not going to come to Arsenal. Why would he? There's no incentive. He just got rejected from Barcelona. You know, maybe that's a possibility, but I doubt he'd want to come here. I doubt any player out of their mind would want to come to Arsenal. We lost 4-0. We were not even in the game. This performance was worse than our 5-1 defeat at Bayern. This was more embarrassing than the 10-2 in aggregate. At least the 10-2, we lost to a German giant. Here, we lost to Liverpool. Watford drew with Liverpool. Watford scored 3 goals. Their striker is Troy Deeney. Our striker is Andre Lacazette, and our winger is Alexis Sanchez and Mesut Ozil are our best players. Their best player is Troy Deeney. And I'm trying to think of it. Kapuk, Spurs reject. And they can still score 3 goals against Liverpool, but we can't. Karius, the man hasn't played a Premier League match since December, and he's able to keep a clean sheet. We didn't even have a shot on target. And the best thing of all is when the commercials came during halftime, and Arsene Wenger is on an interview saying this club's ambitious, and he's talking about how Lacazette is going to become a top goal scorer and how he's going to meet a new challenge. But how is any of that true when we're not playing our best players against a top 6 side? What is it? When was the last time we played Liverpool and we started an actual Arsenal starting 11? Last year. Away against Anfield. Arsene Wenger benches Sanchez. At home, our first game, we didn't even have a full squad. And now this, we have a full squad. Everyone's fit. Everyone's available in our squad right now. Except for Santi Cazorla. Why does the attack not Alexis, Lacazette, Oza? Can Alexis and Lacazette just not play together? Is that it? Because that seems to be the case right now. Why? Substitutions were horrible. They really were. Xhaka. Our worst players were Xhaka, Ox, and Welbeck. So why was Welbeck still playing? Why was Xhaka still playing? Instead, if I remember correctly, we took off Alexis Sanchez, we took off the Ox, and we took off Ramsey. I'm sorry to say, but I smashed Ramsey for going forward a lot, but if we want to score goals, keep Ramsey on. And why? What was the point of bringing on Giroud at the end? Like, you took off Alexis Sanchez, and you brought on... Who do you bring on? He brought on... It wasn't Koss. He brought on Giroud for... Yeah, he brought on Giroud for that. And then he brought on Lacazette. Can Lacazette cross? Maybe he can. But can Danny Welbeck cross? Let me answer that for you. No. Danny Welbeck probably slipped more times on the pitch than he had shots on target. That's a false comparison because no one had a shot on target. He slipped more times than successful dribbles. Just truth. Every time I looked in the chat, everyone's moaning about Danny Welbeck. Why is he on? He is literally the joke of Arsenal right now. I'm trying to find a positive out of this game. Is this going to be a wake-up call for Wenger? We have, 5 days left of the window? 6 days of window? I don't know. Ends Thursday. If we don't sign at least 2 players, I think we're going to miss out on Europa League again. I think, forget Champions League. I think we'll miss out on Europa League. I think we'll finish 8th, 9th, 10th. I think it's as simple as that. Or we'll just win the FA Cup again. Because we're Arsenal. Get that 8th FA Cup trophy for Arsene Wenger. It was an unbelievable performance. It really is. But what... I said on the podcast that we win 4-3. But that's just me saying as an Arsenal fan, trying to be optimistic. But in all honesty, I already knew we were going to lose the game. There was no way we were going to beat them. Our next game is September 9th. It's my birthday against Bournemouth. We're home. If we don't win that game, then the league's over. Because if we can't beat Bournemouth at home, then I don't think we can beat anyone. Other than maybe the lower teams. But like... Comedy Club SC. That's who we are. Thank you all for watching. My next video is going to be the FIFA 18 mobile wish list. I don't know when that's coming out. I still have to create a bunch of graphics for that. So long. Take care. Bye-bye.